In this morning's NZ Herald headlines, former Green MP Darleen Tana heads to court over the party's move to oust her from Parliament. Fears over redundancies at Health New Zealand, and Kiwi athletes take centre stage at the Paralympic Games in Paris. Atamaria, I'm Wilhelmina Shrimpton. It's Thursday the 29th of August. Former Green MP Darleen Tana has filed an injunction to try and prevent the party's special general meeting this weekend. It's where delegates are aiming to decide whether to invoke the waka jumping law to oust her from Parliament. Tana's challenge against the Greens will be heard in the High Court in Auckland today. Otago University law professor Andrew Geddes says the court's been asked to intervene in the internal affairs of a political party, which is a voluntary organisation.
It's hard for the courts really to tell a voluntary organisation, hey, you have to run in a particular way.
Fears voluntary redundancies at Health New Zealand will further destabilise the health sector. The Public Service Association says specialists working in administration, advisory and knowledge roles are among those affected. Expressions of interest for redundancy opens today and will last a fortnight. National Health Lead Ashok Shankar says on top of a hiring freeze earlier this year, taking more people out will overload the sector even more.
And a number of them are already frustrated with the amount of work they're having to do. I mean, this is just likely to tip a lot more people just over and they might decide to leave.
The Bar Association's raising concerns about ministers making statements about judges that go further than criticisms or discussions of judgments. It comes after Shane Jones referred to a judge as a communist judge. The association says ministers have a duty to uphold the role of judges. Association President Maria Dew KC says they've written to the Attorney General seeking action on the comment.
We would like to see an independent investigation, some advice being taken, if it hasn't already been, from the Solicitor General, and we would like, whatever the outcome of that investigation, to be published.
The Crown case in the Philip Polkinghorne murder trial is nearing completion at the High Court in Auckland. The eye surgeon is accused of killing his wife, Pauline Hanna, in 2021, but his defence claims she took her own life. Yesterday, digital forensic analyst Jun Lee pushed back on defence claims that Hanna had drafted messages on her phone at 4 a.m. the morning she died. The Crown will wrap its case after calling around 60 witnesses to give evidence, with the defence now preparing to call a list of its own to the stand before a jury of 9 women and 3 men retire to consider their verdict. The Paralympic Games are about to begin in Paris. New Zealand has sent 25 para-athletes plus 41 support staff to compete across 8 sports over the next 11 days. Para-swimmer Cameron Leslie and para-athlete Anna Grimaldi will carry the flag at the opening ceremony. Chef de mission Raylene Bates says everyone has worked so hard to make it to Paris. And those are the latest NZ Herald headlines. For more news worth knowing, head to nzherald.co.nz.
Thanks for watching this New Zealand Herald Focus video. To stay up to date, click the subscribe button below or check out some of our other videos here and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more news worth knowing.